But now on BBC Radio 4, it's time for the Saturday Play.
Any Other Name by Ellen Dryden, with David Bamber, Teresa Gallagher, Helen Longworth and Carl Prekop. Any Other Name.
Maestro Vivaldi, you must pay me what you pay the other singers playing their first parts. Blah, blah, blah. If I am a professional, I am worth my pay. Next year I shall ask you for more. Oh, come on. Where is everybody?
Hello, Georgie. Where is she?
You are precisely 17 minutes late, Billy boy, and she is not here.
What? You are joking.
No, I cancelled my tennis coaching for this rehearsal. I've been sitting here learning my lines for the last half an hour, and Miss Bloody Burke has not bothered to show up.
Don't be stupid. She always shows up and shows everybody else up as well.
Yeah, it's probably all your fault. She thought, shall I go for a nice walk in the sunshine, or shall I go and listen to William's latest excuse for not knowing a line of that last scene?
She's missed out there, then. She was in for a rare treat. Word perfect is a hopelessly inadequate description.
Oh, I'm really pissed off with her. This is our last chance to get that scene right. We're just doing run-throughs from Friday. All those kids running around getting overexcited. Oh, look at me, I'm in a play. Don't you look funny in your costume?
Now who's getting overexcited? Have you been to the office? She might be ill or something.
No, there was no point in going while you weren't there.
Well, what should we do then? Both go? Send out a search party?
No. You wait here in case she turns up. I'll go and see if anybody knows what's going on. Was Miss Field still in the office when you came past?
Dunno, didn't look.
Well, if she's gone home, I'll go and see if anybody's still in the staff room.
Mr. Gold was in the library.
Well, what would he know about anything? You stay here. I won't be long.
You better not be. I do have a life elsewhere, you know, and if Miss Russell doesn't get my blistering insights on Maupassant by tomorrow, she's going to turn very nasty.
That's Maupassant as in last term, I presume. I'll see you in a minute.
Joe Curtis Burke.
Hello, Joe. It's Georgia Ford. Is your mother there?
No, she's at rehearsal.
No, she isn't. I'm at rehearsal. Will Stone and me have been here since 3:45. Laura, Miss Burke, hasn't turned up. Nobody in school's seen her since afternoon break. I've been all around the school and she's just not here, and her car's not in the car park. Joe, are you still there?
Yeah. She's not here.
Sorry, I didn't mean to just throw it at you like that. We're worried. I mean, she's never late. We wondered if she'd been taken ill and gone home. But she'd have got a message to us, cancelled rehearsal, so we didn't know what to...
Yeah, I've been home since 3 o'clock. Her car's not here.
Oh, well, if she... Could you tell her when she gets home that we waited till 4:30, and we ran the scene a couple of times, then we decided we'd better go home?
Okay.
She could be at the doctor's or something if she wasn't feeling too good.
Yeah, I'll tell her. Bye.
That boy is seriously weird.
Who? Joe Curtis Burke?
Yeah.
As in Burke, pretentious git.
You heard what I said, and he was just, yes, no, she's not here.
Well, what would you say if somebody phoned you up and said your mum seems to have gone missing?
Well, I think I might take an interest, ask a few questions even, not just put the phone down.
Joe's a bit quiet, and yeah, you're right, he is weird. But he's not going to talk to you about it, is he?
Why not?
You're one of Laura's arty mob, like me. A nice, quiet little nerd like Joe really hates all that poncy acting and singing. We used to be quite friendly. Well, not exactly friendly, but we got on all right at first. He really does hate his mum mucking about producing plays all the time, though. Bad enough she teaches French. And he won't even get involved in drama as a techie. He'd be brilliant doing the lighting or sound or something. I don't know why he didn't go to another school if she embarrasses him so much.
Will, I'm really worried. She doesn't do disappearing, certainly not without a rehearsal schedule. She's positively anal about her every movement.
Ha ha.
Oh, shut up, you know what I mean. She'd never just not turn up.
Well, she has this time, hasn't she? She'd better have a good excuse. And I am going home.
Did you have French today?
Yes, with Miss Russell.
She didn't say anything.
Like what? Ms. Burke is going to dematerialise at 1400 hours and reappear on the planet Zog.
We ought to do something.
What?
I don't know. Something.
We've established that she isn't here. Or there. You've told Joe he presumably will tell his dad when he gets home. Hey, If he gets home, perhaps they've eloped, decided to get married after all these years. She'll come back blushing sweetly and say, "You must call me Mrs. Curtis now."
Don't be so stupid. This is serious.
Maybe, but I don't see what we can do about it. Oh, come on, Georgie. She'll turn up when she's good and ready with a perfectly rational explanation, and never a word of apology for putting us to any inconvenience. Am I right or am I right?
No. Yes. Oh, I hope so.
Don't get hysterical. It'll all turn out to be very boring. Explanations always are. Come on, time to go home. If we stick around much longer, the over-70s tap dancing mob will come bursting in.
Hello, you've reached Laura Burke. Please leave a message and I'll get back to you.
Hi, Susie here. Leave me a message, please.
Mom? Oh, Dad.
Oh, you made me jump. What are you doing sitting in the dark?
Is Mum with you?
No, of course she isn't.
You're late.
Yes, there was an accident in Station Road. Somebody took the bend too fast or skidded on a patch of black ice. It's freezing hard. Took nearly half an hour to get past. Must have just happened.
Did you see who it was?
A couple of kids. One of them was just about on his feet, but the other one didn't look too good.
Mum hasn't come home yet.
Hasn't she? Well, no surprise there. It's only 7:30. You know what she's like when she's rehearsing. Never finishes before 6. She's most likely gone to the pub. Or there might be a production meeting. She's probably redesigning the set or organising ticket sales or doing somebody else's job for them. Don't think I feel bitter or neglected, will you? I take it supper is still at Sainsbury's.
She didn't go to rehearsal. This girl from my year, Georgie Ford, phoned me to see where she was. Nobody at school had seen her since 2:30.
Who's nobody?
People in the office, in the staff room.
Oh, don't look like that, Joe. There's bound to be a perfectly straightforward explanation. She's just forgotten to tell us. I mean, you know how her every waking moment's taken up with this blasted play.
She has got a free period last thing Wednesday afternoon.
Well, there you are then. She's gone shopping for 6 miles of butter muslin or something for the play. You know what she's like.
Yeah, but she wouldn't cut rehearsal, though.
She probably didn't. When did this girl phone?
About 4:45.
She probably got held up somewhere and she's making up for lost time. She'll be back any minute now.
No, I went to school about 6:30 and she wasn't there. They were getting ready for evening classes.
I just said she probably went to the...
Hello?
Hi, Joe.
Oh, it's you. It's Susie.
Sorry. Is Mum there?
No, she's not. She's... I don't know where she...
Joe. Give it to me. Hello, sweetheart. How's things?
Hi, Dad. Yeah, everything's fine, but I need to speak to Mum.
She's not back from rehearsal yet.
Oh, really?
You know your mother.
Oh, yes, I do. When will she be back? Only I've got to go out in 10 minutes. I really do need to speak to her.
Can I help? Or Joe?
No, not really. Look, can you ask her to ring me on my mobile? Oh, sod it needs charging. Is it okay if I call late tonight?
Yes, of course it is. As long as it's not the small hours. Some of us work, you know.
And some of us go for a nice healthy run before breakfast. Yeah, not me as such, but that's the environment I operate in. Look, I must go. I'll talk to you later. Love you, Dad. Oh, kiss my baby brother goodnight for me, so to speak. Bye.
Why didn't you tell her about Mum?
There's nothing to tell yet, is there? You know what Susie's like. World-class warrior.
It'll only make it worse if she phones late and Mum still isn't back.
Which is why I'm going to put the answer phone on, so that we can decide whether to answer it or not.
Do you think she could have had an accident?
I don't know.
Well, shouldn't we do something?
There isn't a lot we can do yet. Middle-aged woman not home by 8 o'clock in the evening isn't going to get the search helicopters out, old thing. We've got to sit this one out for a bit and hope she turns up soon.
Hello, you've reached Laura Burke, Philip Curtis and Joe Curtis Burke. Please leave a message and we'll get back to you.
Where the hell is everybody? Speak to me, somebody. Since when have you taken to go to bed at 10 o'clock? Mum, I have to talk to you. Joe? Dad? Mum? Pick up the bloody phone.
She'll go out of her mind. We've got to talk to her.
No. Tomorrow will be soon enough, if there's no news. I don't want Susie doing something crazy. If we tell her that Mum isn't here and we don't know where she is, she'll probably try to hitch a lift or get one of her boy racer friends to drive her down overnight. It's just what we don't want. This way she'll think the so-and-sos, they know I wanted to speak to Mum and they've just gone to bed and forgotten me.
This isn't fair on Susie. I don't like it.
Neither do I.
We ought to try and find out if there's been an accident.
If there has, there will be a knock at the door and someone will tell us about it.
You don't know that.
Oh, come on, Joe. It'd only take minutes to identify her and the car.
Not if it was totally wrecked.
Even so. Nobody's seen her for over 8 hours. That's plenty of time for that sort of smash to make the local news. We'd have seen it.
Why don't you phone somebody? Judy or David and Annie. Ask them if they've seen her, if she's with them.
Not yet.
Why not?
Because she wouldn't be best pleased if she turns up with a perfectly good excuse and finds that we've been phoning all her friends because we don't know where she is. Time enough for that when she...
What do you really think, Dad? Honestly.
It looks as though... It would seem that she's either gone away somewhere...
She wouldn't. Not without telling us. She leaves us a note if she goes down to the bottom of the garden.
Or she's been taken somewhere.
Well, why don't we get the police then? Now!
Joe, we can't. We've got to sit it out till it's obvious that she hasn't gone anywhere on her own.
Hello, you've reached Laura Burke. Please leave a message and I'll get back to you.
Dad? Dad!
Joe, what on earth?
That green toothbrush in your bathroom, that's Mum's, isn't it?
Yes, it is. And what do you think you're doing?
Just checking.
And you didn't think to ask me?
She hasn't taken any of the suitcases, the holdalls, not even an overnight bag.
Right.
What about all this makeup?
Oh, she's always had enough to stock a small department store. I wouldn't know if anything's missing or not.
I think all her clothes are here. I can't think of anything that isn't. Oh, it's no good. I can't remember her things. Susie would know.
Then we'll just have to wait till Susie is here.
Why don't we phone her?
Leave it, Joe. Don't keep going on about it. You know why not.
Is this her nightdress?
Yes.
Well, she wouldn't go anywhere without a nightdress, or a change of clothes and a toothbrush.
If she's gone away with somebody else, she might very well have wanted everything new.
Dad? It doesn't look like any of her shoes are missing. What's in this box?
A pair of boots?
No, it isn't. It's a wig. A long, curly red wig. It's gross.
Put it back. We can't do anything more tonight. Could you cut along to your own room now, Joe? I want to try and get some sleep, and I suggest you do the same. Tomorrow isn't going to be much of a day.
Hello?
Joe! At last, about bloody
Shut
time.
up, Susie, listen. I haven't got long. I'm not supposed to be answering this phone. I shall have to hang up if Dad comes downstairs.
What's she on about now?
Look, Mum's disappeared. I'm sorry to tell you like this, Susie, but...
What do you mean disappeared?
Look, please, don't interrupt. Let me tell you, and don't ring back if I hang up. Nobody's seen her since 2:30 this afternoon. She didn't go to rehearsal, her car's not here or at school, there's no note, no message, and it doesn't look like she's taken any of her things. But Dad won't do anything.
Joe.
He told me not to tell you. Says tomorrow's soon enough for you to know. Susie.
Joe.
I think you ought to be here. She must have been abducted or something.
Well, thanks, Joe. I'm really glad you told me all that.
I'm sorry. I haven't got time to wrap it up. I just thought you ought to know. Whatever Dad says.
Yeah, of course I should, you idiot. Look, I'll come home first thing tomorrow. Don't go to school. No, go out as usual and wait till Dad's gone to work and then cut back home and wait for me there.
And you get your mobile charged, and I'll phone you if she comes back before you leave.
I'm coming anyway. I want to know what's going on. When did Dad...
Shh. Joe, is that you down there?
I've got to go. See you tomorrow.
Joe? Are you watching that?
Not really.
Sitting on your own in the dark, not watching television, isn't a particularly good idea, you know.
I wanted to be by the phone, in case she rang.
Go to bed, old son. If she phones, I shall be straight down the corridor to tell you what's going on. There's nothing we can do till the morning, you know.
No, I suppose not.
Did the phone ring just now? I was in the loo. I thought I heard it.
Yeah, it rang once and then stopped. I checked it. It was Susie's number. She must have given up trying.
I suggest that's what we do. For the time being. I don't suppose either of us will get any sleep. But we might as well give it a try.
Susie! Hi, Susie! I was beginning to think you weren't coming.
Joe, what are you doing here?
Having a coffee or three over the road. Yeah, give us your bag.
Thanks. Why?
Because it's freezing.
No, I mean, why aren't you at home?
Because Dad didn't go to work this morning, and it doesn't look like he's going to go in at all today. I've been here since 11:30. I didn't want you just turning up at home.
Why didn't you call me?
Well, I only had a couple of quid on me when I came out this morning. Thought I was going straight back in, didn't I? So I could either phone you from the call box and stand out in the freezing cold, or go in the cafe and make a couple of cups of foul coffee last 2.5 hours.
Where's your mobile?
Nicked.
Oh, well, we better go back to the cafe and I'll stand you a hot chocolate and a burger and you can tell me what's going on.
Susie, I stayed up most of the night. But she did.
Joe, come on. Stop that. You're not on your own now. That was disgusting. I don't know which was worse, the coffee or the sandwich. It takes real skill to make bread as slimy as that. How's your burger?
Disgusting.
I'm surprised this place is still open.
You should see it at night. You can't get near the place. Greasy spoon with junk food all day. Benny's authentic Moroccan cooking as recommended by all the best foodies at night. He really packs them in. They're practically sitting in the road in the summer. Mum and Dad usually come here when they can't be bothered to cook. I came with them once, but I didn't like it much. And look, we better go somewhere. Why don't I go home now, and if Dad's still there, I'll say I've got study periods all afternoon. Then you can come along later and say you came down because you couldn't get an answer last night and you really needed to speak to Mum or whatever.
Sit down. Sit down. There's going to be no more of this creeping around with everybody seeing who can tell the biggest lie. And we go back together and tell Dad what we've done and find out what he's been doing. I'm bloody furious with him, treating me like a 10-year-old. Don't tell Susie, she'll only do something silly. Let's wait till they've found the body.
Oh, Susie, don't
Sorry.
say that.
I shouldn't have said that.
Is that what you think?
Well, it's what always happens, isn't it? When somebody goes missing like this.
Well, with kids, yeah, I suppose so, but adults can do what they like.
I just sat in that train, looking out of the window, trying to think. And I kept on phoning, but nobody answered. I didn't realise Dad was still at home. I thought you just hadn't got back yet. And Mum's mobile's permanently switched off. I can't think of any reason why she's disappeared, except an accident or somebody's... She couldn't not tell us if she'd gone of her own accord.
No. All right, then. Let's go and see if we can get Dad moving.
He's not upstairs.
His car's still in the garage, so he can't have got to work.
Well, there's nothing on his desk, so perhaps he's gone in by train.
Since when?
Well, perhaps he's disappeared as well, and we're poor little orphans in the snow.
Don't joke about it.
Why not? Do you rather I sat down and screamed? I don't know what you're supposed to do when your mother just vanishes. I was all set to have a go at Dad for not telling me last night. Kickstart him into looking for her, and now he's not here. It's funny, really, isn't it? I don't want to panic, Joe.
What else do you suggest we do? Wait here till Dad doesn't turn up either.
Put the lights on for a start. It's too dark, I can't think.
There's Dad. I think he's been to Mrs. Jeffcott's. She's standing there by the gate watching him. Running across the road.
Well, that's nice. Telling the neighbours before he bothers to tell me.
Don't have a row with him, Susie.
It's not only up to me.
She's still just standing there staring at him. She hasn't got a coat on or anything. She must be freezing. Do you think something's happened?
Joe, is that you? How long have you been back?
Now she's going back inside.
God, it's cold. Susie, what on earth are you doing here?
Hello, Dad. I do still live here when I'm not in college.
Is this your doing, Joe?
No, it isn't. It's mine. I decided to come home when Joe told me about Mum, which I think you should have done.
Susie, look, be sensible. There was nothing to tell you last night.
Nothing?
Nothing definite. If I'd spoken to you last night, you'd either have spent a sleepless night worrying yourself sick, or worse, you'd have tried to get here overnight.
So? What's wrong with that?
Oh, Susie, look outside. The roads are lethal. I didn't want Laura turning up with a perfectly reasonable explanation, only to have to tell her that you'd had an accident.
I'm sorry, but I'm not a child. If you'd told me and asked me not to come down till this morning, that's what I would have done. For God's sake, I did. Joe told me last night. I caught an early train this morning and arrived quite safely, only 20 minutes late in spite of the weather, which is what I'd have done if you hadn't shut me out.
Oh,
Don't you trust me? Do you think I'm not fit to know that nobody has any idea where my mum is?
I made a judgment. A wrong one, in your opinion.
Yes.
I'm sorry if that's what you think, but the situation was horribly unclear. And it's not much clearer today. I intended to phone you when there was something concrete to tell you. Which is why I am very angry with Joe for going behind my back and conspiring with you.
Conspiring? What about you conspiring with Joe to keep me in the dark? And what about Joe ordering him about like a kid?
Oh, I do
Stop
not
it,
order...
please! Rowing about me as if I wasn't here. It's Mum that's gone missing. What's the point of sitting here fighting about who told who what and when?
We're all under dreadful strain. So yes, Joe, you're right. Let's try to act rationally. First of all, there's practically nothing you two can do, and very little I can do. Oh, one thing, Susie, could you look through your mother's things, see if anything's missing?
Yeah, sure. Now?
No, in a minute. Let me tell you how far I've got. I haven't been to work today. I've been trying to find out something. Anything. There haven't been any accidents. Well, none that are relevant to us. Laura's car is missing, so either she's gone off in it, or it's been stolen.
Or somebody's got her and the car.
Yes. I've phoned the police. They very courteously pointed out that when a sane and independent woman doesn't come home at night and there is no suggestion of foul play, there's not much they can do. And as we're not married, I'm fairly peripheral as far as Laura is concerned, apparently. You two are the only ones with any legal connection. I spoke to several people at school. They knew nothing, and a couple of her friends gave me the impression that if they did, they wouldn't tell me. I've been through her address book and phoned just about everybody in it. No luck. I've been up and down the road, knocking on every door, asking if they'd seen her, spoken to her, anything.
Nobody's...
Marion Jeffcott saw her leave for school yesterday morning. Laura waved to her. But as that must have been all of 15 seconds after I saw her out into the road and closed the garage doors behind her, it's not very significant.
What can we do?
I don't know.
We could ask around.
Go ahead. If you want to be really depressed. Though I suppose people will be all right with you. I'm going up to the study, see if I can get a bit of work done.
We'll get the supper later. Do you want some food?
There's not much point in not eating, is there? Today has probably been the most humiliating day of my life. Polite assumption from the cops that Laura had had enough of me and walked out. And all those friends and neighbours with their bright, eager little eyes just before they switched to caring, concerned mode. You can see what they're really thinking. Well, it's obvious. She's got somebody else. I mean, they're not married, so what's to stop her? I wouldn't be surprised if he'd been beating her up for years. His eyes are too close together, and he doesn't like dogs. Serves him right. All the time patting my arm and saying, "Oh, how dreadful. You poor thing, if there's anything we can do." I don't recommend the experience. Don't forget to check her things out, will you, Susie?
No, I'll do it now.
I think something terrible's happened to her. Nobody would run off in this weather.
I'll be upstairs.
I'm sorry, that was pathetic of me.
No, it wasn't. Come with me while I look through her things. Please.
Yeah.
I'm scared, Joe. I don't know what to do. And Dad? Why should he feel humiliated asking people if they know anything? He seems more upset about that than he is about Mum.
Nothing at all missing?
No. Well, not that I can see. Unless she's bought a whole new set of clothes while I've been away. We took a load of stuff to Oxfam in October. If anything she hasn't worn for 2 years is straight out.
Did she have that wig then?
No. Give it here a minute. Oh, it's a rubbish wig. She'd never wear this. That horrible red colour. She'd look awful in it.
Don't put it on.
Oh, it's massive.
Please, Susie.
And all these weird curls. It's so coarse.
Take it off, Susie.
It's not like proper hair at all. Oh, it's
Take
creepy.
it off. You look horrible. Take it
Why?
off. Put it away, Susie, please.
Good morning. Detective Sergeant Walker. Does Mrs. Laura Burke live here?
Yes. Yes, she does. Dad! Dad! Police!
Mr. Burke?
My name is Curtis.
I beg your pardon, sir. But Mrs. Laura Burke does live here?
Yes, it's Miss Burke, actually. She's my partner. Have you found her? Has there been an accident?
If I might have a word?
Oh, I'm sorry. Please come in.
Thank you.
Through here, please. Can I offer you a coffee, a tea?
No, thank you, sir.
Joe, go and turn the radio off. Was it you I spoke to yesterday morning about Laura?
No, that would have been my colleague, P.C. Allison. Mr. Curtis, I have to ask you, does your Miss Burke own a red Toyota registration number VF?
Who was that at the door?
Police. He's in there with Dad.
What's happened? Come on, Joe, don't just stand there with your ears stuck to the keyhole. We should be in there with them.
Dad sent me off to the kitchen. He was the one that shut the door.
I don't care what he did. Come on.
This is Susanna, our daughter, and our son, Joseph. Sergeant Walker has some news.
Have you found her?
No, miss. I'm afraid not. Her car has been found.
Where?
All right, Susie. Sergeant Walker was just coming to that.
It was in Station Parade.
Station Parade?
With a pay and display ticket for the 13th. I understand this was the last time anyone saw Miss Burke. Expiry time of the ticket 18:25. There was also a parking ticket dated the 14th. Mr. Naeem, the owner of Benny's restaurant, noticed the car on the evening of the 13th. He was rather annoyed that it had been left there because it meant that some of his regular customers couldn't park outside his restaurant. He was even more annoyed when it wasn't moved yesterday. And then this morning he saw that both front windows had been smashed and the door severely dented. So he reported it.
We were in Benny's yesterday morning.
Yes.
We didn't see the car.
And that would be all three of you?
No, just me and then Susie. I was meeting her off the train.
And you didn't recognise your mother's car?
Well,
I presume you've travelled in it pretty regularly?
Well, we just rushed straight into Benny's because it was so cold. We didn't look at the cars.
and it wasn't right outside.
No, it was a couple of doors down, outside the newsagents.
6:25 on Wednesday. That means that somebody must have put it there at 4:25.
That's when they phoned from school because she wasn't at rehearsal.
The car was completely empty. Nothing in the glove compartment, side pockets, boot. Is that what you'd expect?
Absolutely not. You have to fight your way into Laura's car. It's always piled high with rubbish. Books, files, costumes, makeup, you name it. She's a school teacher. She produces the school plays. But there wouldn't be anything there that anybody would want to break into the car and pinch. Just personal clutter.
Well, there was also a certain amount of blood on the passenger seat and steering wheel.
Blood?
Do you know whose blood? I'm sorry, that's a stupid thing to say. Of course you don't. How could you?
No, Mr. Curtis, we don't. We don't even know yet if it's human blood. If it is, with your help, it won't be difficult to find out if it came from Miss Burke or, hopefully, the person who trashed her car so thoroughly.
Hello, you've reached Laura Burke. Please leave a message and I'll get back to you.
Oh, Joe, there you are. Me and Will have been looking everywhere for you. How long have you been here?
Ages.
There's no news.
No.
What are you doing here?
Just... This is her stuff in here, isn't it?
And Miss Russell's.
And that is her writing on the board. Mercredi Latresium Fevrier. I can't remember what that means.
Wednesday the 13th of February.
I hated French. Couldn't drop it fast enough. That's the day she... Why is it still there?
Dunno. Miss Russell must have left it. The police were all over the place while you were away.
I didn't want to come back. Dad made me. Susie thought I might find something out.
Yeah, well, there is something. Hang on a minute. Will, he's in here.
Hi, Joe. How's things?
They found her car. There was her blood all over it. And all her stuff had gone.
That's so awful. Will, you show him?
We found it in the hall. It had fallen down behind the radiator in the wings. Got stuck. The cops must have missed it. We thought you better have it. To give it to them or whatever.
Well, what is it?
It's a rehearsal notebook. She always had 3 or 4 of those reporters' notepads to make notes at the rehearsal about the play and things she has to remember. She keeps them in that blue canvas bag she's got all her drama stuff in. Scripts and the prompt copy and rehearsal schedules. Has anybody found that?
No.
It must have been in the car.
Shut up. She's always putting her notebooks down somewhere while she's directing us, and when she gives us notes, she can never remember which one she's been using.
Well, yeah. Here it is. There's a load of notes from Tuesday. There, look.
David, pick up your cues, underlined. What's this? Don't forget wig, Monday PM.
She had to go to Wigs, etc. to pick up the wig I was going to wear. Vivaldi had long red hair.
Ah, that's at home, in her wardrobe. We thought it was hers. Thought she'd gone mad.
I think not. Now I shall never wear it. Pity.
Will?
Sorry.
Why has she written this? What is there left but the canal? And underneath she's put too strident.
That's one of my lines in the play. Not the strident bit, the bit about the canal, but we didn't do that scene on Tuesday. That's what we were supposed to be doing on Wednesday when she didn't turn up.
I think you'd better give this to the police, Joe.
Yeah, you'll have to come with me then, both of you, please, because I don't know what any of this stuff means.
Dad? Do you know where Joe's gone?
I have no idea. He's probably off somewhere being the boy detective with his play-acting friends.
That's not very fair.
Who said I had to be fair?
But at least they're trying to do something. Help a bit.
Oh, Susie, grow up. You don't believe all that notepad nonsense? Do you honestly think the police would have missed something like that down the back of a radiator, for God's sake?
As a matter of fact, I do believe it.
More fool you. I'm sure they're very nice kids who think Laura's wonderful and want to get in on the act. They probably picked up the notebook after their rehearsal. Then they thought it would be really dramatic to find it. They spend so much of their time play acting, the poor little fools can't tell the difference between fact and fantasy. Encouraged up to the hilt, of course, by your mother.
That's what you really think about her, isn't it? Mum does drama with anyone interested enough to care because it's important. And she does it bloody well. What sort of fool are you if you think people don't know the difference between getting up on a stage and being somebody else for a while, doing something as well as you can that other people can enjoy, that makes them think, and... well,
real life?
No, it's all real life.
Oh, rubbish! If you spend your life acting out lies, you're going to pay for it eventually.
What are you talking about?
I don't think you can delude yourself for years without getting punished for it.
Do you mean Mum?
She at least had the common sense to get out of her silly little dream world and use her brains in a proper job.
Or settled for second best.
No. You don't know what you're talking about. When we met, Laura claimed to be an actress, but the only performing she did was as a waitress in a tacky little bistro on Kilburn High Road. The only work she got in any theatre was selling programmes and showing people to their seats. And she was deeply, cripplingly unhappy.
So she gave it all up to teach French.
And drama, which meant she had more contact with plays and play acting than she ever did when she called herself an actress.
And you still hate it?
No, I don't think it's been particularly good for the rest of us, especially Joe. In fact, I don't think it's done him any good at all to feel that he comes second in your mother's eyes to an endless stream of self-centred young show-offs.
That's ridiculous. Joe knows, so do I. We always come first with Mum.
Well...
Dad, I am scared for Joe.
So am I.
Not because of that.
You've always been more balanced than Joe.
Not really. Just older.
And if he's going to start fantasising about being the one who unlocks the secret of what's happened to his mother and goes hunting for clues like something out of Enid Blyton...
It makes more sense to me than sitting there downing bottles of red wine and sneering at everybody, including Mum.
That will do, Susie. How much wine is left in that bottle?
Oh, about half. Quarter.
Exactly, and I opened it last night. I don't think being insolent makes much sense either.
It's just that I can't bear it, sitting around doing nothing, not knowing anything.
Then why don't you go back to college?
No.
You'd be much better off with your friends.
No, I wouldn't. And I'm not leaving Joe.
Joe doesn't seem to want anyone very much at the moment.
That's why I'm staying.
I would prefer it if you weren't around.
There's no way I'm going to be anywhere but here. Thank you.
What I mean is I would like you to be somewhere safe.
What danger am I in?
None. I hope. Well, I suppose it's up to you, but at least keep out of the way of that intellectually challenged waste of space, Walker. There's no need for him to question you. You weren't here when it happened.
He's a bit dogged, isn't he?
I think he sees himself as the star of his very own TV drama. And he's got me marked down as #1 suspect. Blood in her car has to be murder. So what's the point of pursuing any other line of inquiry?
She doesn't usually bleed all over everything, though.
Well, she obviously did this time.
What about all her things?
Oh, come on, Susie. Isn't it obvious? I cleared the car out to make it look like a kidnapping. It must have been me. I didn't go to work that morning, but Lad Jeffcott saw me driving off at lunchtime and coming back about 3 o'clock, looking shifty, no doubt. And I won't go on TV and beg Laura to come home if she's out there, because we all love her and miss her so much. So clearly I'm guilty as hell.
Where did you go? Was it to work?
Well, don't you start. I drove down to the river and walked along the towpath. I needed to think. Work problems, nothing to do with Laura. I didn't speak to anybody, didn't see anyone I know. But D.S. Stumbler's got it all worked out. I went to meet Laura in her lunch hour. Drove off in her car. She told me there was another man. I battered her to death. Put all her belongings into a couple of bin bags I happened to have handy. Dropped them off at the tip. He hasn't worked out yet what I did with the body or why I didn't wipe up the blood, but give him time. Then I dumped Laura's car in Station Parade. Picked up my car. Now, where would I have left that? School car park, obviously. Got back later than usual because of an accident in Station Road. What a coincidence to find Joe sitting in the dark, worrying about his mother.
Dad, don't.
Why not? It all hangs together beautifully, doesn't it?
Well, has Sergeant Walker said anything?
Not yet. But it's always the boyfriend, isn't it? Bound to be a domestic, as they say on the telly. And there's something he didn't like about me from day one. And he doesn't want to worry about her being abducted because that would mean he'd have to look for somebody else and he wouldn't know where to start.
Joe, are you awake?
No.
Joe, please, I've got to talk to you.
What?
I've been talking to Dad. He thinks... Well, he said... The police think... They suspect him. That he must have murdered Mum. Joe, I'm scared. It was horrible. He just sat there and explained how he could have done it. I thought somebody had snatched her, but... What do you think, Joe?
I don't think anything.
Well, what should we do? I think Dad knows something. I don't like talking to him.
I want to go to sleep. Go away now, Susie. I've got to go to sleep.
The mutilated body of a woman discovered 2 days ago on Parkstone Common is not that of Laura Buck, the schoolteacher, who disappeared 3 weeks ago on February 13th. The body is believed to be that of prostitute Della Crompton, who went missing last November. Meanwhile, The search for Laura Buck continues. Earlier today, her partner, Philip Curtis, made an emotional appeal for information.
If you know anything, if you have seen Laura, or if you have seen anything suspicious or unusual, please come forward and help us find out what has happened to her. Laura would never willingly leave our children, Susie and Joe. We are afraid that she must have been abducted or suffered an attack that has robbed her of her reason or her memory. We are all desperately worried about her, and we want her back home with us. Thank you.
What would you think of that if you didn't know who he was? They should have let me do it. I think I might have given the impression I was a tiny bit worried about Mum.
Oh, leave it alone, Susie. Dad doesn't like television.
Well, he could have pretended he liked Mum a bit, though, couldn't he?
As I explained before, Sergeant Walker, we have 3 separate accounts. My personal account, which you're welcome to examine, our joint account for household expenses, to which Laura and I both contribute, ditto, and no, Laura hasn't withdrawn any money from that account recently, and there is Laura's personal account, about which I know absolutely nothing. She uses internet banking. I don't know her password. There are no printed statements in her desk. I presume the bank will send the latest one whenever. I don't know what credit card she has. We lead strictly independent financial lives at Laura's insistence.
Who owns this house, Mr. Curtis? Do you have a joint mortgage?
The house is mine. It belonged to my parents. We have lived here since my mother died 12 years ago and left it to me. And no, I haven't taken out any conveniently large insurance policies recently.
No, sir?
No. And I don't stand to make anything out of Laura's death, in spite of the charming letters I've been getting since you landed me with that grotesque TV fiasco.
If she is dead, Mr. Curtis?
Oh, what a slip.
And what letters are these?
There are half a dozen of them, all accusing me of being a murdering bastard. Choose your own expletives.
I'd like to see them.
I burned them.
I'd advise you not to do that if there are any more.
Right.
Did you burn them in the garden?
No. I put a match to them over the lavatory and flushed them away. It seemed appropriate.
Is that a bonfire out there?
No. It's just a pile of rubbish I haven't bagged up yet to take to the dump.
And what sort of rubbish would that be, Mr. Curtis?
Not the contents of Laura's car. Feel free to take a look. It's the remains of an old lean-to. Laura wanted a raised bed instead. There, in that newly dug patch by the pear tree.
The hunt for missing schoolteacher Laura Burke, whose blood-stained and vandalised car was found 3 weeks ago, continues. Police are making a thorough search of the garden of the house she shared with her partner Philip Curtis. Meanwhile, the police are questioning a 49-year-old man about the disappearance.
What a depressing sight.
Dad!
The garden hasn't been so thoroughly turned over since my father was alive.
They let you go.
You sound disappointed.
No,
I have just spent the worst night of my life in a police cell because of a cardboard box full of Laura's notebooks and other rehearsal junk. Even Sherlock Walker eventually deduced that as they were covered in cobwebs and dead spiders, the pages stuck together with mould. They must have come from the shed rather than Laura's car. So they let me come home. All by myself. I do think they could have brought me back with lights flashing, for the neighbours' sake. That's your hold all by the front door.
Yes, I was going to go back. I wanted Joe to come with me, but he wouldn't.
That makes it painfully clear. Aren't you going to wait around until they unearth your mother's battered remains?
No, don't!
Remember February 13th, the ground was iron hard. I'd have needed a pile driver.
But why do you keep acting as if...
You're all whistling in the dark. I would have done something much cleverer with the body.
Tea or coffee, Dad?
Coffee, please.
Dad? Dad? Dad, look at this.
Joe, what's the matter?
It's a jiffy bag. It just says P. Curtis in the address.
Put it down, Joe.
No, I think it's Mum's writing.
Let me see. Yes, it is.
What's the postmark?
Paddington. Can't read the date.
Well, don't open it. It might be something nasty.
No, if it's Mum's writing, it means she's been kidnapped, doesn't it? They've made her do it like hostages.
It's a tape. And there's a note.
What does it say?
I posted this in London. By the time it reaches you, I will no longer be in England, or even the UK. I am alive and well. Isn't that what I should say? But I owe you this. It is the best I can do. Play the B-side first, exactly where it is. Christ. Go on, then. Put the tape on, Joe. Follow your mother's directions.
Philip. Oh. Where are you now? Are the three of you together at home, or... I don't know. I didn't realise how difficult it would be to know what to say to you. I have to imagine you in familiar surroundings, and then... I can't... I've read the newspaper reports, seen the television. I could see how you hated that. I didn't want to hurt you. I can't explain. I won't try to apologise. Listen to the other side of this tape, please. Please. Listen.
Do as she says.
It's odd how the car doesn't look like mine anymore now it's empty. It's surprisingly easy to throw all my stuff away. All those gleaming wheelie bins, reeking of disinfectant, standing obediently by the garden gates. Pile of scripts in that one. A to Z in the car service book in that one. Schedules, umbrella, easy wipes and tissues in the next one. Yeah, mistake there. I should have kept the tissues. My rehearsal bag bitten back. Vicious little unprotected blade in the bottom of the bag. A modelling knife. Not even mine. Extraordinary how much blood in my fingers. Threw the lot into the last bin and ran back to the car. Waited till the dust cart came and the bins were emptied and all my belongings were ground up with the rest of the rubbish. My hand's still bleeding. And I've only got a grubby hanky to wrap round it. The car's a mess. I haven't got anything to clean it up with, but... it doesn't matter. I'm never going to use it again.
Is she in Station Parade?
Must be.
Funny how I've begun by hurting myself. Quite badly. Friday. Still bitterly cold. I've got the cassette recorder on the dressing table, and I'm looking at myself as I'm speaking. I've got to get used to my new appearance. Glasses are very clumsy after contact lenses. I should probably go back to my lenses as soon as it's safe.
Christ.
But the short hair is fine, and the colour isn't a shock anymore when I catch sight of myself unexpectedly. It obviously works. Mr. Naeem looked me up and down at the station the other day without a flicker of recognition. It's beginning to be a kind of adventure. Using my new checkbook, signing my new name.
She's got to marry somebody.
She doesn't believe in marriage. It might damage her individuality.
I'm appalled by what I've done. I don't think I can go on. Whenever I close my eyes, I see Joe and Susie and Philip. They don't know where I am. Why did I think I could do this to them? I need to go back, but I can't. I've killed her. Everyone would sympathise, tell me I'd had a breakdown and everything would be all right, and then I'd be back in prison. And it would be worse, because I'd tried to escape.
I don't want to hear any more of this. What's she doing?
What about you, Susie?
I want to hear it.
I wouldn't assume you're going to get any kind of satisfactory explanation. Just more melodramatic self-pity.
But, Dad, in prison.
Don't take it to heart, Susie. You're not the prison. I am.
What, do you think she's gone off with somebody else?
Probably not. But I should have known that she'd be incapable of just telling me simply that our relationship was over.
I've walked out on my beautiful family and they will never forgive me. Or even understand. I feel flat and wretched. After all the secret planning, closing down bank accounts, setting up new ones, buying new clothes, planning my journey, choosing my name. Laura was played by Rowena Maynard. Rowena was played by...
Good God!
No, I don't think so. Getting used to my new name, my new me. And no, nothing. I can't go back, and I don't seem to be able to go on. That strange feeling when you're so focused on a particular event you can't think beyond it. Then time is stretching out in front of you and you don't know what to do with it. The struggle's over, but the emptiness. The play's over, the set's pulled down, the costumes are packed away, and all that's left are the memories, the photographs and the respectful reviews that tell the story of the play and mention everybody by name. But this isn't the school play. There has to be more to it than that. Well, I've betrayed them as well. Will, Georgie, all the others.
What?
I suppose Rose Allardyce will leap in and the show will go on without me. I hope so. I'm not indispensable.
Applause. Applause. So, you've written your own one-woman show, Laura, and now you're touring it.
What does she think she's doing? What does a bloody play matter? The bitch! I could understand it if she found somebody else. I mean, there are pathetic middle-aged women all over the place making fools of themselves before it's too late. She didn't have to leave us.
March 2nd. The cold weather's gone. It's almost like spring. Daffodils that come before the swallow dares. I was always going to do the Winter's Tale.
Huh?
Another anonymous hotel, practically on the beach. Sad, dusty little balcony. There's a wonderful full moon over the sea. Everything's very still and very healing. Eternal whisperings. It's as if I could walk along the silver path across the sea.
Dad! Don't be stupid. We wouldn't have to take if she drowned herself, would we?
I know now that I have to go on. And that I can. Susie, Joe and Philip will never believe how agonizing it was to leave them. I don't want them to forgive me. Because they shouldn't. Laura loved Philip and bore his children. And she loved Susie and Joe more than she loved herself. Laura back. Laura back, Laura back. Say those two silly little words over and over again and they become quite meaningless. Just a silly noise. Laura back was just a silly noise. Rushing around trying to prove that she mattered, that she existed. But she didn't. I couldn't go on as lover, mother, or myself because it was an act, a performance. And I didn't believe in it. Deep inside, I'm nothing. I'm alone. I have a new name which I have not told you. I am another woman whom you don't know. Don't try to find me. I think I will probably always love you. But I'm no longer part of your lives.
Poor woman.
What?
She's obviously gone completely off her head. Had a total breakdown. And as she seems to have covered her tracks so completely, there's nothing we can... She's walked out on me and I won't have the bother of getting a divorce because we were never a real couple in the first place.
But what do we do?
Easy. You go back to college. I go to school. Dad goes to work. We have an ex-mother. I want to be on my own for a bit.
Dad, this is going to finish Joe.
Well, that will be Laura's fault, won't it? I don't think her particular brand of madness is hereditary. We must make sure that Joe's all right. That we're all right. Between us.
Do you hate her?
No. I think I always knew it wouldn't last.
I think I do. Dad, I'm so sorry.
So am I. Thank you, Susie. I think I'll go and see what Joe's up to and stop him.
Oh, Dad!
Don't worry, I'm quite sure Joe's in his right mind. Even if it's not a particularly comfortable place to be at the moment.
Should I stay home for a bit?
I think Joe's probably right about that as well. I won't be long.
I think I will probably always love you. But I'm no longer part of your lives. I think I will probably always love you. But I'm no longer part of your lives. But I'm no longer part of your lives.
In Any Other Name by Ellen Dryden, David Bamber played Philip. Teresa Gallagher, Laura. Helen Longworth was Susie, and Carl Prekop, Joe. D.S. Walker was played by Stephen Hogan, Georgie by Laura Doddington, and William by Richard Firth. Any Other Name was directed by Mark Beebe.